everyone, and welcome back to Belinda's DIYs. If this is your first time here, welcome. In this channel, you'll find a lot of DIYs, anywhere from farmhouse decor to seasonal. The majority of the materials that I use are from Dollar Tree, sometimes from Walmart and also Hobby Lobby. It just depends if I find things on clearance and on sale. So if you're like me that loves DIYs on a budget, then I would ask if you can please consider to subscribe to my channel and also hit that bell icon, right there in the corner so that you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a fall centerpiece and it's sitting right here behind me. The colors that I use for this centerpiece are very neutral and light. Although I love the traditional colors from fall, the burnt orange and the reds and the yellows, I wanted to go with something more neutral. And also the box that I put everything in is something that I DIY'd a while back. I'm going to go ahead and link that video up above so that you can see how I created the box. But what I am going to do today is just add the wording Farm Fresh. One thing I want to mention to you is that next week I won't be doing any DIYs. My husband and I are taking a road trip and we're going up to Fort Worth to visit some family. But on the way over there, we are going to stop in Waco because I want to eat at Magnolia Table. I'm really excited to go there. I hear that the food is very, very good. If you all want me to vlog my experience there, please mention it down below and let me know that you do want me to vlog. If I do get enough comments, I'll go ahead and do that for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Before that I do get started, I am going to mention all the items that I'll be using for this DIY. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. I'll be using these peel and stick poster stickers, some matte Mod Podge. I'll also be using a variety of these foam pumpkins, and these are from Dollar Tree except for one of them. This one right here is from Hobby Lobby. And this vase that I DIY'd a while back, I'll go ahead and link that video up above. Some jute twine, and this box that I DIY'd a while back. Some craft paper roll, some Waverly chalk paint in the color white, some acrylic paint in the color auber green, also some Admiral blue, some country gray, some spice carrot, and some burnt umber. And some of this greenery, and I got these from Walmart. Some eucalyptus, and I got these at Walmart as well. Some cotton stems from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using these stickers and I'm going to be spelling out Farm Fresh, but the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to paint them white. So I'm just going to use a little bit of that Waverly chalk paint and then just use a sponge to just sponge on some paint on them. This is just an easy fix when you want some white letters and they are black. You can easily turn them whatever color you want just by adding some color. Because the letters are black and I'm putting white, I am going to have to give them several coats of paint. For these two pumpkins, I'm going to paint them in the color blue-green. So I'm going to have to mix some myself. I didn't have that color on hand. So I started with the blue color and then I added the green. And then I'm just going to continue adding the green to the blue until I get the color that I want. Okay, so now I'm ready to start painting them. I'll be giving them one coat of paint and then letting them dry and then give them a second coat. And then for these other two pumpkins, I'm going to be painting them with the color gray. And I'll also be giving them 2 coats of paint. And now for the light orange color, I'll be mixing some white into the orange. And then lastly, I'll be painting these other 2 pumpkins with this color. I'll also be giving 2 coats of paint for these as well. Before I started painting the pumpkins, I removed their stem, and what I'm going to do is just add some twine. All I'm going to do is add some hot glue to the stem and then just wind the twine around the stem. And then for the top, I'll just pinch it and it'll close up the top. And here are the rest of them that I did. Okay, so I wanted the twine to be darker, so what I'm going to do is just sponge on some burnt umber, and this color will give the stem a nice rustic look to it. I'll be painting all the stems. Okay, so now I'm ready to add the stems to the pumpkins. Okay, so now I'm ready to add the letters to my box, and I'm going to start by putting this white dot right there in the center. I did have to adjust my letters a few times until I got the words centered just right. And then once I was happy with them, I went ahead and I pressed the letters down to make sure they would adhere well. Now to seal off the letters, I'm going to be brushing on some Mod Podge over them. And just to give a protective coating to the box, I went ahead and I added Mod Podge all the way around the box. And now I'm going to give this a few hours until it dries. Okay, now that the Mod Podge is dry, this is how the box turned out. Okay, so now to start with my centerpiece, I am gonna add this vase filled with pumpkins right there in the center. And to fill up the box, I'm gonna use some of these Dollar Tree plastic bags. Next, I'm gonna cut a few strips of this craft paper roll. And then I'm gonna cut that strip in half, and then I'm gonna crumble them up. And then I'm going to place the paper over the plastic bags. I noticed that my vase was sitting too low, so what I did is add a small candle holder, and all I did was just turn it upside down, and then I added my vase on top of it, and that way it gave it the height that I was wanting. Next, I added some eucalyptus. Next, I added these green fuzzy leaves. And then I started to add my pumpkins. And then lastly, I added the cotton stems. And this is how it turned out.
Well, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and also share. I'd really appreciate it. You have yourself a blessed day. And remember, love, laugh, and create. Until my next video, bye-bye and God bless.